Alright, so this is Distributed Systems, Exercise 2, Messenger. On the right side, I have my terminal pulled up, and I'm just going to test my program really quick with the test file. So this is test 1. Just going to run it. And just waiting on it. See, it says test 1 terminated properly. Now I'm going to use test 2. And it's still loading. And it's done now, and it says points 10. So as you can see, it is actually running. So let's go on to my code now. I just have some imports of here that are needed, and then right here for the server we have this try and accept, and it's used to determine the options on the command line if L is present to check if it's a server or not. Then we have argc to be equal to the length of args. If argc is less than, then we use the port number, then we need the port number, and it shows the argument on the value or it shows the args value also. Right here, system.exit, just exit the system. If that's not the case, then we set the port number to form of args int 0. Let's see. Right here, if args is greater than 1, then we define the server at 1. Else, server is equal to the host. And then right here, we just have the socket default to timeout at 5. Here we check the options if it is equal to L to determine if the server, if it's a server or a client. Right here. And then for the server, these are all the server sockets and the bindings that are created. Pretty much these were given to us through the examples, and also your messenger video. And then we have this else right here. If it's not L, then it checks and says it's a client. Over here we have a send function. This takes variable message and user input. This sends the message to the client or server, and then the messages are then read line by line, and it will continue until 0. Right here is a try, and then to print value equal to what the socket is receiving. Then we set this to false if there's no value. Set while to print is true. Print out the message. This checks to see if we're receiving anything, and then right here, if nothing else is being sent, then we set it to false because there's nothing else being received. Right here, once nothing else has been sent, then we want to join the threads. This sock.close, this closes the client socket, and then we check options if they're equal to L. You just want to close the server here, and then this os.exit immediately terminates the assignment. So that's pretty much it for this. If there's any complications, please message or let me know. Thank you so much.